Hello there, ladies and gents. Back to the police. Those that cannot be trusted at the moment. Those that every, as I say, couple of weeks that I open my paper, there's some scandal involving one of their own. And it's on a regular basis now. Read something at the weekend, meant to air it yesterday, didn't do. I'll give you the roundabout news points, bullet points. I can't give you the exact facts because I've not wrote them down, but this will be pretty close. Guy in the police there, London way, down south. I think mid to late 50s. Pretty high up in the police, worked his way up. I think he's either in serious crime or maybe sexual crime. I think it's sexual crime of a sexual nature. Well trusted from what I can gather. He's been caught, he's been done. Recently left the police force, he's been done. And what he's been doing is, he's been having sexual relations with 2 or 3 vulnerable people that have been part of cases in the past, that have had sexual traumas in their lives. Maybe they've been raped, maybe they've been abused, whatever it may have been. They found out that he's been a big cocaine user, and is it MDMA or whatever it's called? I don't know, I've never done it. They found cocaine, trace of cocaine in his house, all over his phone, on his credit cards, on his person. They've got all his electrical devices. Some of them he's changed back to factory settings and give the wrong passwords, or some of them they say they can't look into. I thought they could look into absolutely anything. Some of them he's given wrong passwords, but they've got in. They've found messages back and to his dealer. They think he's been dealing drugs as well, but maybe not on a huge scale. He's an all-round bad person. What have they done, you might ask? Well, what they've done is they've stood him down, haven't they? Because they've had to hold one of their independent inquiries, their internal inquiries, because it's what they do. How long has it took, you might ask? I hope you sat down. Because if you're not, you'll fall off your feet. I hope you've got arms for your chair like I have. It's took them 8 years. 8 years of inquiries. During the course of the 8 years, he's been paid his full salary, which works out at about 60 grand a year. 4, 8, 24, 48. Is that 480,000? So I think I'm right. He's had nearly £500,000 in wages whilst they've been investigating him. They've gotten rid of him, but I don't think it's gone to court, and because of how the procedures and the way they work, he's still liable, if not for all his pension, for a lot of his police pension. So he sat at home doing nothing for 8 years whilst he's been investigated. He's been found guilty on virtually all counts. He's been paid full wages whilst he's been sat at home, and now he's going to get pension, or the bulk of it. That, folks, is the way the police force is going. Is it any wonder they're not catching anybody? Is it any wonder that we've got no faith in them? So you see that at the weekend that I've just made fun of the guy that wouldn't go round the corner to arrest somebody because it's not his place to, he's not a response officer. And then you see this side of it where a guy's just taking the mick completely and getting away with absolutely blue murder. You can't trust any of them, folks. And the problem is, we've not got people high up in the country that's got the backbone or the wherewithal to do anything about it. Because without good, strong, proper government, it isn't going to change. And I can't see anybody out there now looking at changing it, or anybody soon likely to come in changing it. It's just absolutely crazy. It's no wonder that people don't even ring the police anymore. It really isn't. And I feel sorry for the decent, normal, sensible, law-abiding coppers that probably are ashamed about all these whatever they are, just ashamed. There must be police out there that feel just as bad or worse than me because their name's been dragged through the mud and wrongly.